Thank you very much for joining me this evening. This is a nice little flow you can do in the evening before bed, or maybe doing it part of a cool down after perhaps you've been to the gym or you've been for a walk, or perhaps you're just feeling a little bit stiff during the day and you want to move nice and easy. I would suggest you either grab a cushion or a pillow to sit on, or sit on your block. Checking that the weight's even on both seat bones. Close your eyes. Hands can be on your feet, or you can bring the backs of your hands or the palms to your knees. Check that spine is nice and long, the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Fingers are relaxed, hands are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed. Soften the space between the eyebrows, soften the forehead, relax the jaw, and just allow the tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. And then bring your awareness to the breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And if any thoughts from what you've done from during the day, or anything that you need to do before you go to bed, pop into your mind. Try not to interact with them, just acknowledge them, and then just bring that focus back to the breath. The air flowing in, the air flowing out. And then bring the palms together, hands through to heart center. Allow the thumbs to connect to your heartbeat. Take a nice long inhale. Nice long exhale out through the mouth. 2 more. One more. And keep the eyes closed. You have the option to stay sitting on your block or your pillow, or you can just gently remove it and place it to one side. Slowly release the hands, bring the fingertips down to the side of your body. Sit up nice and tall. Slowly reach the right arm up, extend the fingertips up towards the ceiling, and a nice easy side bend over to the left. Holding it here, maybe releasing the left ear down towards the left shoulder, softening that left elbow, the right elbow, relax the fingers, nice and easy. Inhale to center and slowly rotate round to the right. Allow the left hand to touch the right knee. Place the right hand on the floor, or maybe up on the fingertips. Just a nice easy rotation. Nice and easy. The weight's even in both seat bones. The spine's nice and long. Slowly come back to center and allow that right arm to cross over the left, placing it on the left knee. And then just an easy exhale, just lower down as you exhale, nice and easy. Inhale, slowly come back, release the hands down to the side of your body. Sit up nice and tall, weight even on both seat bones. Inhale, lengthen out the left arm, left fingertips towards the ceiling. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Open out the left side of the body. Maybe the right ear dropping down towards the right shoulder. Relaxing and softening the right elbow, maybe the left elbow, fingers can be relaxed. Inhale, slowly come back up, easy rotate to the left, right hand, left knee, left hand down onto the mat, nice and easy. It's just a small range of movement, sitting up tall, weight even in both seat bones. Slowly come back round to centre, allowing the left arm to float over to the right knee. And as you exhale, soften forward. Inhale, slowly come up. Release the arms behind you, up onto the fingertips. Sit up tall, open out the chest, staying broad across the collarbone. Lovely long spine. And then slowly crawl around and come into tabletop. Spread the fingers wide, shoulders are over the wrists, knees under the hips. Tops of the feet can be flat on the floor, or you can just gently tuck the toes if that feels comfortable for you. Just going to do a few rounds of cat-cow. Take a nice long inhale, and as you exhale, working with your own range of movement, slowly curl into your cat, releasing the head. Inhale, slowly uncurl, vertebrae by vertebrae, neutral spine. Gently come into cow. Try not to jut that chin up and try not to dump that belly. Just be careful with the lower back. Exhale, cat. Inhale, slowly uncurling, neutral spine coming through to cow. One more, slowly curl up into your cat. Slowly uncurl, cow. And then back to your neutral spine. Check your base, feet flat on the floor. Shoulders over the wrist, pelvis in neutral, shoulder blades are in neutral on the back of the rib cage. Gently activate the core, so think about either scooping up and in or zipping up or drawing into the midline. Not too tight, just relax it slightly. Holding that there for a few breaths. And then release. Rolling hip circles. Now, my hips are going to float back towards my heels. If that feels uncomfortable for you, either in your back, your hips, your knees, or your feet, just make the range of movement a little bit smaller. Maybe staying in tabletop to do your hip circles. So when you're ready, take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, float the hips towards the heels. Doesn't matter which direction you're starting in. Exhale. Hips coming down towards the heels, slowly circle it round. Keep that breath nice and easy. And this time as our shoulders come over the wrists, we're going to slowly change direction. Exhaling, our hip down towards the heels. Inhaling, shoulders up and over the wrist. And once you come up on this one, stay here, set your base, activate the core, not too tight. Squeeze the right glute, bring that right knee off the floor, flex the foot, hold it here, and pulse that glute for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, for 6, for 7, for 8. Hold it there. Slowly lengthen out that right leg, hold it, check that the hips are level, foot is flexed, toes pointing down towards the mat. Slowly lower the toes down to the floor. And then push back into the ball of that foot and feel I can feel it round my ankle up and towards my calf. You may be able to feel it up a little bit high up towards your hamstring. Maybe not, depending on how flexible and how tight you're feeling. And then slowly release right knee under right hip. Set your base, activate the core. Check that you're not dropping the head down or jutting that chin up. Core is on, squeeze the left glute, slowly float the left knee off the floor, flex the foot. Hold it here, hips are level, and pulse for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, for 6, for 7, for 8. Hold it here, slowly lengthen out that left leg, flex the foot, toes point down towards the mat. Slowly lower the toes to the mat, push back onto the ball of the foot. This side feels a little bit tighter in the back of my leg. And then slowly release, come back to tabletop, tuck the toes, either coming back to sit on the heels or kneeling, interlace the fingers and just gently circle out those wrists. Slowly change direction. And then from here we're going to come down to lying. Maybe grab a drink if you need to before you come and lie down. Once you're lying, just check that the pelvis is neutral, upper body's relaxed. The ground supporting your feet, the backs of the hips, the shoulder blades in the back of the head, supporting your body. Slowly bring that right leg in, flex the foot. Slowly lengthen out the left leg, flex that foot. Hold it here. And then just gently circle that right ankle. Doesn't matter which direction you're going in. And then change direction. And then very slowly bringing the right knee across the left, coming into a nice easy recline twist, spinal twist. Holding it here. You have the option of lengthening out the arms, fingertips pointing down towards the floor, or the hands can stay in contact with your body. I have my right foot resting on my left thigh, and I've got my left hand on my left knee and the back, and my right hand on the back of my right hip. Head can be in neutral. Just a few deep breaths here. Just a nice easy twist. And then very, very slowly come all the way back up to centre. Placing that right foot flat on the floor. Slowly slide that left leg in. Just pause here for a moment. Slowly hug the left leg in. Slowly slide the right leg out. So that right leg is resting on the mat, flex both feet. And then slowly circle the left ankle. Slowly change direction. And very slowly coming in to a reclined spinal twist so that the left knee is coming over towards the right.
foot doesn't have to touch the floor. I've just got my left foot resting on my right thigh. Again, I'm keeping my hands on my left leg, my right hand on my left knee, my left hand on the back of my left hip. My head's in neutral. A few deep breaths here, nice and easy. And very slowly come all the way back up. Left foot to the floor. Gently slide that right foot in. Checking that that pelvis is in neutral. Weight even in both feet. And then just slowly goal post your arms. You may find that your lower arms might not touch the floor, or the hands might not touch the floor, which is fine. Relax the fingers. Elbows are roughly in line with the shoulders. I'm staying broad across my collarbones. Just check that you're not flaring out the lower ribs. My core is activated to add some support to my lower back. If this feels uncomfortable with your goalpost arms, you can just lengthen out the arms to the hands, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders are roughly in line, fingers are soft. And just very gently release the arms, float one foot off the floor, then the other. If this hurts your lower back, just hug one leg in at a time. And either stay still, hugging those knees in, or just gently rock from side to side, just nice and easy. And then either just relax the arms to the floor, bring the hands to the knees, and just gently circle the hips, circling the knees round, nice and easy. And then slowly change direction. Gently float one foot down, then the other foot down. And then slowly lengthen out the legs, feet together, coming into a full body stretch if it feels comfortable for you, flexing the feet, feeling the length down the backs of the legs. Soften the elbows if that feels more comfortable for you, fingers are relaxed. Slowly float the arms back down, coming into Shavasana. You have the option of sliding the legs out wide so the heels are on the outside by the bottom corners of your mat. If this feels uncomfortable on your back, please either curl up into one side in the fetal position, or just slowly bring the legs in, feet flat on the floor, knees are bent, and maybe allow the knees to fall in together, slightly knock knees. Just soften the forehead and the space between the eyebrows. Relax the jaw and allow the tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth. Just allow the backs of the shoulders, the shoulder blades to relax into the mat, the back of the hips, the heels, the back of the hands, the elbows. And then you're going to inhale for the count of 3 and exhale for the count of 4. Inhale for 3 and exhale for 4. If that feels uncomfortable for you, maybe just inhale and exhale for 3. And then maybe inhale for the count of 4, or just stay with 3. And maybe exhale for the count of 6, if that feels comfortable for you. bring the awareness back to the body. Maybe wiggle the fingers, maybe wiggle the toes. Just slowly start to roll to one side, whichever side feels comfortable with for you. Eyes are closed. And slowly come all the way up to an easy cross-legged. Keep the eyes closed. Check the weight's even on both seat bones. Just a few deep breaths here. If you're just doing this flow just before bed, you have the option, once we come to lay on our back, to actually come off your yoga mat and actually jump into your bed. And then just do the final relaxation in your bed. And then you do not have to then come up to an easy cross-legged. And slowly bow your head towards your fingertips. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you find peace within. From my heart to yours. Namaste. And then you slowly start to flutter your eyes open, so you're gazing at your fingertips. Slowly bring the head all the way up. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Sweet dreams. See you soon. Goodbye.